running through my mind, driving me wild. I'm chasing every shade along the way, hoping that you find a love to make you blind, so everything else remains behind. Don't you see the mind?
My name is Kia and I'm from Finland, and I've been living in Munich for 1.5 years and I'm living in Germany for 3 years now. What inspired me to move to Munich? So 1.5 years ago, me and my boyfriend Alex, we decided to take the leap and start our own company, or our own companies. So my boyfriend Alex, he has his own company already, and meanwhile I also started building up my own company and my idea for my startup. And yeah, now we launched like a month ago, and we just thought that Munich would be a great new start for us. And Munich is a beautiful city and just more startup friendly than Nuremberg, which is where we used to live. We just really love Munich, and it just is such a beautiful city and like had so much life. We thought that it's going to be amazing, and so far it's amazing. We love it here. Typical day in Munich. I guess that depends on the day. So Monday to Friday is definitely a lot of home office, so we do work at home, and there are days that I don't get out of my apartment at all. So you know, for us it's really important to also have a pretty nice apartment in Munich because we spend so much time there. And this weekend actually we moved to our new apartment, which is a Dachgeschoss, so it's on the roof, like a rooftop building, and it's just beautiful there as well when you get to see all the roofs of Munich and everything. So pretty much that would be Monday to Friday, but let's say there's a day that I would go out, or we would decide not to work, which at the moment is hard. We like getting up early-ish, let's say at 8 a.m. or something we would say sleeping in, and then we would go to brunch somewhere in Glockenbachviertel. That's our favorite place in Munich. We love it over there. Lots of nice cafes with also vegan options, or we're vegan both with Alex, and then we would have a nice long brunch for like a couple of hours, and we'd like taking a walk then around the Isar, or have a really chillax day. If we chill, you know. In general, Germans, in my experience, can be hard to approach, and it's very hard, in my opinion, to build a relationship with them. It takes a while to get that trust and to get this like true, like, oh, we're friends kind of feeling. So I know that it can be hard, but that's why we decided to just, you know, let everything happen naturally and not force anything. I always feel like if I start making an effort to meet new people, it gets stressful and you feel like nobody likes you or something like that. We just decided to be very chill about it and just let things happen naturally. It just happens through our startups, by me being active on YouTube. That's how I met you know, and that's just how things happen, and it happens sort of naturally. I hear often that I'm a bit more open than a lot of Finnish people, but I guess that's also one reason that I'm just so used to it. Like, the people here are not that different to Finnish people. Finnish people are probably even a bit colder, maybe. Munich is a metropolitan city, but it still feels very small and familiar. So I think I love that, because I'm from Finland. I come from Helsinki. Helsinki is the capital of Finland, and I would say they're pretty similar. Like, it's big, but it doesn't feel big. I love each and every animal, no matter cow, dog, chicken, whatever. I would always love to pet them and hold them in my arms, and I realized that one day that it was kind of hypocritical of me. It just didn't feel good anymore. So that's kind of what I always say, is that's why I don't eat meat, drink milk or anything, is because I just don't differentiate between any animal. I mean, I think the animals are the main reason, just because they are so innocent. They're like babies. They don't have their own voice, and people can't listen to them or understand them, and all they do is cry, but nobody can hear them, you know, say anything. And that's kind of my biggest reason that's kept me vegan forever, like 3 years, but you know what I mean. But then there is the health aspect. I feel so much healthier ever since I became vegan. Definitely something everyone should consider, I feel like. People don't think about it, and it's normal. I used to be the meat eater. I would never eat a meal, anything without meat. I mean, breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything always had meat in it. I never gave it a second thought, and then one day I just like watched some documentaries and I realized this is kind of crazy. You know, I never thought about where does my food come from. It's not like it grows on a tree and then you just pick it up and you put it on your plate, you know. Actual animals have to die and be produced And how do you produce animals? Well, things have to be born. It's alive. You know, it has a breath. How you produce meat is very, very cruel. And that's what I always say, like, at least people should inform themselves and then they can decide what they want to do with the information. Like, my mom told me, like, oh, but where would the milk then go? The cow's udders would explode. And I was like, really? I was like, I remember when I found the information out and I was already thinking, like, am I stupid or what? But then when my mom said that, I was like, wow, my mom, who's been in this world for 60 years, has no idea that milk doesn't just exist in the cow's udder, you know? It's just like with humans, they produce milk when they are pregnant, when they have babies to give to their baby. So that's so crazy. Like, the connection is just not there at all. Even if I go to a place where there would be no vegan option except a tomato salad, I still go for that tomato salad because I just can't eat death anymore. I can't eat pain anymore. I kind of put it in that way. Yeah, it was hard. It was definitely hard. But I'm also the kind of person, if I decide to do something, I do it. Even if I'm uncomfortable, I just still do it, and I find a way around the uncomfort, and I just think about the day when I'm one day going to be used to it because it's so normal for me. But it was definitely hard. I went vegan cold turkey, and then I tell my friends, like, basically the next day when I just had a meat dinner with them, I tell them, okay, but no, tomorrow or next time we're going to somewhere where I have a vegan option, you know. Yeah, it was weird. And then going to restaurants and trying to figure out what I can eat and how I can eat and how I can communicate my diet to them, when it felt kind of weird to say it because it's not like I'm allergic to anything. It's not like I would die, obviously, if I would eat something like that, but it just was a decision that I made and I wanted to keep to it, and I just went through the awkward phase, and one day it wasn't awkward anymore. I tried to make things as easy as possible for everybody, so if we would go eat somewhere, I pretty much let other people make the choice, and even if they would choose a steak restaurant for God knows why, I just make sure that I have some food at home so that I can actually survive a whole night with a salad or something. It's just kind of getting accustomed to seeing the way you can do it. You have to get used to it that you can't please everybody. I think people don't understand that you can eat a variety of food as a vegan. They ask me what do I eat and how can I live with salad, or they look at me weird when I order a pizza without cheese or anything like that, but it's all there on the internet as well. You just put anything on the internet and say, I want this to be veganized, and you will find it, whether that's chicken or even meat for whatever. If you love the taste of meat, you will find a way to make it vegan if you want to do it. I have a vegan cosmetics business, and we launched with just nail polish, and the big dream is to have this big cosmetics line filled with amazing quality vegan cosmetics. And I started that because I've been vegan now for 3 years, and at first I started with just food until I realized all the animal ingredients that are in our cosmetics and our makeup. I was just like, what? You know, like, why? Why is this world the way it is? And I definitely decided that I don't want to have that in my cosmetics. I don't want to put animals on my face or anything that comes from an animal. So I started to look for vegan makeup options, and that turned out to be pretty hard. It's out there, but yeah, I do like my makeup. I do like, I like living my life, so to speak, normally, let's say. I didn't want, just because I went vegan, I didn't want to have to just not live my life as I've always done it and as I like to do it. So I decided I need to do this company where everybody who is vegan and wants to have vegan cosmetics, they can come to this company and find great quality products. This is an idea that was in my mind for a pretty long time until I started to actually work on it, and I love it. It's just, I'm so happy that I'm doing it, and I think it's going to be great. There are certain things that maybe an entrepreneur should have that I don't, but that's why you don't need to, but it's good to have a partner who kind of fills you, and that's where me and Alex, my boyfriend, he's my business partner as well. I don't know, I just really I have a life or a dream in my head that I envision my life to be like one day, and anytime I have a dream, I call it my goal, I stopped believing that dreams are just dreams, and I feel like anything that you want is possible if you just work for it. And if I look at all these successful people, Steve Jobs or Richard Branson or anybody you can think about, I mean, how much work did they actually put into their companies to be where they are right now? It takes effort. And in the end, I don't want a life where I numbly just do something that I don't even remember the next day, or just kind of doesn't bring me forward in life. I don't ever want to be in that place in my life where I just wake up and don't even know what to do or something like that. And I like hiking and stuff like that, or surfing. Surfing is a great example. It's just really, really hard to get on that wave and on that board and stand. But once you do it, once you practice it over and over and over and over again, and you finally make it, the feeling there is so amazing, and that's the addictive part kind of. So I think that's really what motivates me, is just like keep going, because if you keep going, if you keep working hard, you will come to the point where you see the success that you really want to have. And it's just important to always see the small successes in every single day. You getting up in the morning is a success, because otherwise if you feel like a failure all the time, you're not going to keep going. Isn't bad again?
Heart is open wide, make room for you inside. And there you go, there you go, there you go. Oh, I've got high fever, rush like a